This is so cool.
Yeah, tonight we have the fabulous Julianne Ankley.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm so good.
Yeah?
Everything is, just you go through cycles of your life and things are a struggle and sometimes they
Oh,
are
tell me
really
about it.
great.
Yeah.
Right now I'm riding the wave, so
Yeah.
it's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Just everything.
Yeah.
Just how I don't know if it's my mindset or if it's just my turn to
Yeah.
have good things happen, but it just seems to be one thing after another. Things are just kind
Oh,
of
I love
falling.
hearing about when people have really good things happen to them and things are going
Yeah.
well. I love hearing that.
When you get the good parking spot or you get
Yeah.
the deal on the clothes you go to buy, or
Yeah.
it just feels like that is life right now. So I have no complaints.
That's great because I always hear complaints,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm
So,
changing my mind. I'm not doing that anymore.
yeah.
I'm gonna talk positive.
Okay. And is this musically as well, or
Yes,
is this
musically is everything is going great. I've got new songs I'm recording. I'm in the studio right now, um, and just the performances and the people that I'm working with. It's all feeling really good.
all right?
Yeah.
And it's all original material, correct?
Yes, the stuff that I'm recording. Yes,
Yes.
yes. Some is solo writing. Some is collaborative. So doing
All
a
right.
little bit of everything.
I love original material. That's why
Me
I
too.
ask. Yeah,
Me too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know you won a Michigan Music Awards
Mm-hmm.
award here.
Yes.
And we had
Yes.
the ceremony here.
Right.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was for the single that I released in November, Polar Train.
yeah,
So,
yeah. That's great.
yeah, thanks.
So was that off an album? Like,
No, I just released it as a single. So,
okay,
I this will be I'm going to release a couple more singles, but I think we're gearing toward an album.
okay. Yeah, I was kind of interested about that because people now seem to release just singles.
Well,
You
it's
know?
really difficult to make finances make sense.
Yeah.
No one's buying, well, I shouldn't say no one. The market of people that purchase hard copy CDs and vinyl has gotten smaller and
Yeah.
smaller. So to justify for the independent artist that kind of cost, it's really a challenge.
Yeah.
So you have to carefully think about it before you do it.
Yeah. So you've put out albums before,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
So uh, I interviewed Jackie Daniels last night,
Uh-huh.
and this came up as
Yes.
well as the singles and the albums kind of. When you released your albums and you wrote the songs, did you write the songs for an album? Did you have an idea of a motif for the album,
Mm-hmm.
or
I did.
do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I did.
Yeah, I don't necessarily mean like a concept album, but I mean like
Sure,
a feeling.
I did. Especially my last album, which that album I recorded in Nashville. Um, it was during COVID that I was finishing things up, and uh, I had a lot of songs just sitting there. But what I did was I took the 12 best, what I felt were my best songs, whether I solo wrote them or co-wrote them, and I tried to see how they would fit together. Not only did they fit together as a collection, but where their spot was on the order of the song list too on the album,
Mm.
because I released vinyl for that particular project, and I wanted it
That's
to make
fantastic.
I wanted it to make sense. To me, that was one of the most beautiful things of listening to music in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s was when you listen to an album, it told a story. And that's what I wanted my vinyl record to do. So, um, and it was a matter of feel too. I mean, I did side A was more up tempo, more energetic, and side B was more mellow. So, and how did it feel to progress from one to the next? Because um, I'm sure you feel this way too. When you listen to vinyl records from the day, your brain starts singing the next song before it actually
Oh,
is queued up.
yeah,
And I'm
absolutely.
like, does that feel good to sing that right after this song? How does that feel? So I would play with it and move it around, and so that it felt like a natural progression as far as melodies
Yeah.
went.
Did you do anything special with the vinyl, the
I did.
liner notes and all that?
Yes,
Did you really?
yes. Oh, yes. I shot all of the photos were shot on Lake Huron. My daughter, Rachel Ankley, was the photographer for the album. And then I worked with a company, Sierra Designs, out of Nashville, Tennessee, who collaborated before with Loretta Lynn, did a lot of stuff with
Yeah.
her. And so he put together the graphic work and everything. And I said, I want liner notes. I mean, what is the point of having a vinyl record if you can't pull it out and there's
Right.
some
That's
sort of
why I asked. Yeah.
surprise inside? You know, there's got to be a cool photo. And I made sure all my lyrics were on there. I wanted it to be what I, as a consumer, would want to purchase as a vinyl record.
Yeah.
Does it have all the bells and whistles?
Yeah. I just
So,
recently, I have this like game room at my house,
uh-huh.
and I have this like shelf full of records, and I was like, just like the other day, I was going through them, and I'm like, why do I not sit down and listen to records more? Because I'm looking at the records, and I pulled out like a Carpenter's album, and it
Mm-hmm.
unfolded like an envelope,
Oh, yeah.
and it's and then I have like Some Girls by the Rolling Stones.
Yes.
You take it out and their faces move
Yeah.
with the thing,
Isn't that
and
cool?
or like Led Zeppelin 3, you spin the
Right. And then when I pressed the vinyl, had it pressed, I wanted it to be blue because the
Oh.
album was called With Love from Lake Huron. And I'm like, well, yeah, it has to be
like water.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh, that's great.
it was fun. Yeah.
That's great though, because I do. You mentioned CDs and vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
I think more people are buying vinyl than anything.
I'd say yes and no. There's
Oh, really?
definitely a niche. There's people that will purchase at every
Yeah.
show. Yeah, they're purchasing more than the CDs. I will say that.
Yeah,
So,
because right now, if you gave me a CD, I would have to think about where I'm going to play it.
exactly. You're not playing
You
it in
know.
your car.
Yeah,
Do you have a place in your house? I don't know.
like my PlayStation, maybe I put
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
That-
And are
that-
you
I
going to
don't
get
know
the
if that'll
sound
work.
quality?
Will
Yeah.
that work?
Well, and
Yeah.
is the sound quality going to be what
Yeah.
was that designed in the first place to sound like? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's always been a challenge. I mean, do you think about this is like I'm getting off target now here, but I think about sound when I was growing up, and my parents had like a late 1970s Chrysler. I think it was a New Yorker. It was a gunboat,
Yeah.
big old
Oh
car.
yeah.
Had an outstanding sound system in it, and how that used to sound driving down the road, it doesn't sound the same anymore.
Mhm.
I mean, there's some fantastic stereos that go into cars nowadays, but I think just the natural acoustics of a large old metal car like that,
Yeah.
and the kind of stereo that you would put in it, and it was just incredible. It sounded amazing.
That's interesting because now that I think about it, because back when I was growing up, we'd have like the component systems.
Yes,
to have a
I do.
receiver
Mm-hmm.
and a cassette deck
Yes.
and equalizer and all that stuff, and
You went to some place like Marantz, I think it
Right,
was.
yeah. and
As soon as you bought your car, you went there and you
Yeah.
bought a stereo system, so it would
But-
sound good.
yeah,
Yeah. And we don't do that anymore.
no, use your phone.
Use your phone.
Your phone's everything.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at me for? Because I'm the only young person in the room?
Hey, be careful over there.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to use my phone less and less. It's not
I'm
working.
terrible. I mean, it's your business partner. It does
No.
everything for you.
Yeah, it's not working. I run to it.
Yeah.
It's just what. Well, since we're headed down that, how do you feel about AI?
I will never write with it.
Okay.
I'm not going to write music with it.
Yeah,
That's like kissing the devil as far as I'm concerned.
yeah.
I have friends that do, or people I know that do.
They. So when you say write with it, what do you?
There are people that tell it to write something and it writes them a song.
So they're okay. So they're using it to write. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've interviewed some people here, and they swear they don't use it to write their songs. They use it
Mhm.
to amplify their ideas, or
Mhm. I think there's a purpose that it can be used for. It's great for checking errors. It's great for the business end of things. I can see its purpose. I'm concerned what it does to our environment. I'm
Mm,
concerned, there's a lot of concerns, and right now I think it's like the Wild West. There's no regulations on it,
yeah.
and I think that's a big concern. So,
Well, it's like all these artists are finding out their songs are being used to train these AI
yes.
models.
Well, and it's not just that, it's a visual artist that paint things.
Oh, yeah.
AI's got it in their system, and now it's trained to make things that look just like that artist, but that artist isn't getting any credit. And the degree in which you can take a person's face and make them say something that they would have never said, what good can come of this? I'm not sure. I
Yeah,
think it's a concern.
that kind of stuff just that angers me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but there's no check and regulation on it, so it's just going.
yeah. But with the training of there's like Suno and like Udio, I think it's called,
Mhm.
where they train with other people's music.
Mhm.
Uh, I think the Atlantic put out something. You can go to the Atlantic's website, like,
Mhm.
the magazine, the
Mhm.
Atlantic, and I forget what it's called. Anyway, but there's a site you can put like your name in there, and you can see
Mhm.
if they've trained off your material.
Oof.
And
Ugh. I don't
I don't
even want to
know.
know.
Yeah,
I don't want to know. I'm gonna stay away.
yeah,
I, jury's out for me. I'm not doing it yet.
yeah,
I'm not. Can't. I just don't want anything that I created with my own brain to be associated with that, or my hands. You know.
yeah,
We'll see. I'm not trying to be negative or a pessimist or an old person.
yeah.
I want to be aware of it, and I have used it as far as a business tool to help me navigate some things. But it's nowhere near my music. That's for sure.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, when I asked you, I meant musically.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So I mean, like anything creative, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd ever use it. I like. There's no. If I need to touch up a picture for something,
Mm-hmm.
maybe, but I'm not gonna have it create a picture.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
It's a fine line.
yeah. It's just
I mean, we all use an app on our phone to do all sorts of
yeah.
things, and to what degree is that AI? I don't even know. So,
Yeah.
maybe it's that we're already using it and we don't even know. So,
Well, yeah. That like Alexa. That's an
uh,
AI. That's
yeah, that's true.
yeah. I
Yeah,
have that at home, and
I
I've been
did, and I
using
got
it.
rid of it because
Did
it was
you
waking me up in the middle of the night. It was playing.
really?
It would wake me up at 2 o'clock in the morning for like 6 months, playing progressive rock at the top of the volume.
Oh my
I
god.
couldn't get it to stop. And I don't know how it was doing it. It was crazy. I don't listen to progressive.
Do you have pets?
No. And yeah. So
Wow.
the fact that it could do it, I think there was a lawsuit about it after a while that some bands had figured out how to do that and get on everybody so that they got play. But I don't know. No, thank you.
Wow. Yeah, that would.
Yeah. It would give me a heart attack.
Yeah.
And then I'd just be mad.
Yeah. Because I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's more AI that we don't realize, like you said,
Sure.
but like creatively. I was going to ask you. You said you collaborate,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean,
Yes. I write with other writers.
yeah.
Yeah.
How does
Yeah.
how does that work for you? I mean,
It works great. I it's a great way to get out of your own way. It's also a challenge because it's sometimes difficult to sync with other people's writing styles. So it's a matter of just finding a way to let yourself loose and be able to just accept what other people bring into the table. And sometimes there's some great things that end up happening that you would never expect. So I've written some songs that I'm very proud of um, through collaboration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm curious because I mean I've collaborated, so to speak, like when I was in a band,
Mm-hmm. Sure.
way back, when.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've never like taken a song like that I've written, or I've never like sat down with somebody else and written a song.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know how does that go? Like, do you like have an idea and you ask for help, or
Well, when I was first songwriting, I studied a little bit about how collaboration worked, and some of the hit writers in Nashville are my friends, and some of the things that they would tell me were, if you're going to a writing appointment, you never come with an empty holster. You better have something in case you need it.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to be a completed song. It shouldn't be a completed song, but you should have some idea or some melody or something that you can bring to the table if you need it. So I always try to think of that before I start. And then you just, the first hour is usually coffee or a beverage or something, and just talking about our lives and getting to know the other person. And then sometimes that's the direction that the writing will go. Or if one of the two or more people want to specifically write something, they will state it. Hey, I'm writing this song. I want to finish it. I need some help, or I can't figure out how to do this part of this song. And
okay,
yeah, it's a really good feeling.
yeah,
I like it. Because sometimes I don't know if you've ever gotten stuck with your own song.
oh, well, yeah, all the
Yeah,
time.
and the song doesn't get finished and it just sits somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, those are great ones to bring to a collaboration project. If you just really can't seem to get past the stumped part, that's helpful to.
I write songs constantly.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of like I get an idea and I go and I run to a piano or grab my guitar or something and I write until the idea stops.
Uh-huh.
And then it either sits there or, you know, I finish it later. But,
Sure.
I have a lot of that's just kind of like sitting there.
I'm
So,
sure you probably influenced. I mean, there's constant music in here.
hmm
It's got to be an influence all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Oftentimes when I'm watching live music, I will have a song come to me that has nothing to do with what's going on the stage, but it's almost like a conversation to the song it's the other end of the conversation that
Yeah.
the person,
Yeah.
it'll give me an idea that has nothing to do with what they're doing, but it'll give me something else, like
Huh.
just a statement
Yeah.
about it. So it's kind of fun.
That's good. I like when like you get like you notice an influence. Like when
Yes.
you're writing, when that happens to me, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
where did that come from? And you're like, I know exactly where that came from.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because sometimes you don't.
Yeah, because I don't have like a really big R&B background.
Mm-hmm.
I never listened to it growing up, really,
Mm-hmm.
but I hear a lot of it here,
Yeah.
and that's if I'm writing something and I'm like, that's from here.
That's amazing.
So that's just kind of a cool thing.
This place is amazing.
Yeah,
It's so cool.
yeah,
I just coming up here. It's like, what's that? What's that? Oh my gosh, look at that. It's really cool.
yeah. This is a great building.
Oh,
I mean, the architecture.
I can't wait to come back.
Yeah,
August 21st.
yeah. I know. You got to talk about that.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, so excited. Well, the first show was amazing in May that I did here. And when I came here I did a Writers in the Round thing a couple years ago with Jorg, or maybe
Mhm.
just a year ago with that crew, Singers in the Round. And it was just such a great experience. And then I hadn't been back until the music awards in the spring. And I was just, there's magic in this place.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's ghosts, there's spirits.
Oh, absolutely.
And energy is great. And when we first started talking about me doing a show here, I was trying to think about what that would look like. And I have to say I've never really done, Well, I did one other show like this at 20 Front Street where it was just a solo performance.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not my usual MO. I usually would have a guitar player with me or a trio at the minimum. And I thought, no, I want to do it on my own. I
Yeah.
want to do it here on my own. And then I thought, there's a big old piano on that stage, and I think I want to play that.
Yeah.
And I've only done that a couple times. And other than during COVID, I did 17 shows from my living room, and every week I did a piano song. So each week I was learning a new piano song
Yeah?
to do, for the
That's
show.
great.
Yeah. But so I wanted to play,
So you did concerts like online to like.
yeah.
That's fantastic.
I mean, I lived by myself, and we were not allowed to see, be in the presence of other people.
Mm.
And I thought, I cannot be the only person that's going out of their mind.
Yeah.
My friends Jennifer and Steve, who live now in New Mexico, were like, hey, you should do some shows online. And I'm like, oh, God, that sounds like torture to me. And somehow I rallied around it all, learned the technology, which would change every week.
I know. It would. Yeah.
You'd get ready to push the button and it wouldn't work, and then you just have to figure it out. But it was a great experience. Overall, I learned a bunch of new songs. I learned how to play the piano better again because I hadn't played in years. And I really connected with my audience, my fans, and my friends. And it kept us all, people still will see me and they'll tell me that was a really cool thing you did during COVID was do those live shows from your living room.
Is it
And
available online?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I
What
hope-
what did you do them on YouTube?
I
or
did them
like
on Facebook.
on Facebook,
And
okay.
they delete things after a while now. I don't know
Oh,
if
do
there's.
they?
I should go back and look. But it was fun. It was stressful
Yeah.
and fun, and my living room would look like wires and technology.
That's great.
And push this lamp here and
Yeah.
do that there, and just makeshift the best you could.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
So you play piano as well.
Mm-hmm.
So do you mainly write on guitar?
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
now.
I hate to keep going back to the writing, but it
No,
really
we
interests
should.
me.
Yeah.
Justin knows that. Do you mainly write on guitar?
Yes.
Do
Yes.
you ever use piano to write?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I wrote a Christmas song called Christmas in Your Heart on the piano. And I think another one I've written on the piano. But oftentimes, if I'm trying to work through a bridge or something and I'm like, I hear where it's supposed to go and I can't quite figure it out, I'll go over to the piano and reference it
Yeah.
on the keys and find it that way. So,
That's what I love doing, using both.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a few songs that I wrote on the guitar that ended up being a piano song. So
Yeah. That's fun too, because
Yeah.
it's a whole different feel.
definitely, yeah. Hallelujah of My Own, which I co-wrote with Michelle Chenard, ended up being a piano song. And I just really liked how that took the turn that way.
Yeah.
Changed it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on August 21,
Mm-hmm.
you're bringing someone with you.
I
right?
am. Yes.
All right.
And the other thing I like to do is change up my shows. It's fun to do things different each time or a little bit different each time. So this particular time, I'm bringing in my favorite guitar player, Buddy Spear. He's coming in. He has a studio in Washington, D.C., and then he also spends a lot of time at his place in Nashville, too. But he's just a fantastic guitar player. And I met him doing some shows in North Carolina. It was a big, like a music festival show in North Carolina called Wilmywood, and it was a benefit to raise money for kids in distress.
Oh wow.
So, but it was a really cool, big event.
Where at
and-
North Carolina?
Wilmington.
Oh, in Wilmington.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I have family in North Carolina.
Oh,
I was just,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I met him originally. And then we just did some shows together not too long ago in Michigan. And I'm bringing him back for this.
All right.
So
Have you collaborated with him?
we have.
Yeah.
We just wrote our first song together and just recorded it at Al Sutton Studio, Rust Belt Studios.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing a couple tracks there right now. So he flew in and was on the tracks too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you ever delved into like recording your own stuff? Do you work with any sort of?
Eh,
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
that's a big learning curve.
Yeah.
I mean, I do guitar vocals when I send them, to get ready to be recorded.
Yeah.
And I have, what is that guitar? What is that thing on your Mac? What is that
Oh,
called?
GarageBand.
Yeah, that. Yeah. See, just alone by saying that, you can tell technology is not my strong point. I leave it to the professionals.
Yeah.
No thanks.
No. All right. Well, you can concentrate on the song.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But just for the easy stuff, I'll do it.
Yeah. So I get caught up in that sometimes because I like the recording part of it too.
Sure.
So I have a little studio in my basement. So sometimes I'll be writing a song and I'll be playing it with the software,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm writing the song, and then next thing I know, I'm playing with the software trying to fix the
Oh,
sounds, and I'm
yeah.
like, I've lost the song.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I love the studio, though. Don't get me wrong. I love being in the recording studio and being part of that whole process. And I feel like I have pretty good ears for what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And that's a very exciting thing as a creative, to be in the studio.
Yeah. Because you're naked in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
You can't
Uh-uh.
you got to be on.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, before I started my solo career, which was about 2009, I was in a band called Red Hill for 5 years, and we released quite a bit of music as well. So I think we released 3 albums and some singles, and then I went out on my own and released an EP.
What
And
kind of
then
band was that?
it was like rock, pop, and country. So
Okay.
it was called Detroit Country. So country in Detroit with a lot of rock influence. So
Okay.
and it was fun.
How would you describe your music?
I would say it's more Americana.
Okay.
I've done a lot of country music, but it's always been a matter of straddling that line where I didn't really quite fit into the country genre all the way. It still did, but I think it's best described as Americana.
Yeah. So when you get that list of what genre are you, it's like, I hate that list.
So annoying. So annoying. Because some of my stuff is more pop. Some of it has Motown influence.
Yeah.
Some of it is rock. Some of it is folk. So.
Because from what I remember, now I can't remember the name of the song. Was it Polar?
Polar Train.
Polar
Yeah.
Train. That's a banger, right?
Yeah.
From what I remember.
Yeah.
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 So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a solo, right? I wrote that by myself.
Yeah.
And it was fun, It was
Yeah.
fun to write. It was easy write. So sometimes they come to you easy. Sometimes no. Sometimes it's a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I've had songs take me like 8 years to finish just because I didn't have the right idea come along to finish it. I don't know if you ever had that happen.
I've had songs that I've written 30 years ago that I'm just now finishing.
Wasn't the right time for
Yeah.
it. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah. It's just, And then I have the songs that I don't remember writing. And
Yeah.
I think those are, in my head, those have got to be good, right?
Yeah.
I
Those-
don't know,
they're
they just kind
amazing.
of come out.
Yeah. I've done that where you're like, where did that?
Hmm.
I know that came from my brain, but how and what planet?
It freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a song that I wrote that I got up in the middle of the night and the melody was playing in my head. So I got up and I grabbed the guitar and I recorded it
Yeah.
because I knew it was a good one.
Yep.
And
That's happened to me too.
Oh,
Yeah.
like that's a gift. Thank you, whoever
Yeah.
sent that to me.
Isn't that how Paul McCartney wrote Yesterday?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Scrambled eggs. I think
Yeah.
that's what he sang first. Scrambled eggs.
I think you're right. Wow.
I'm a big Beatles fan.
Me
so,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew the scrambled eggs reference.
Yeah.
I knew it.
So, do you play all originals at your shows?
No, I
No?
don't. Mm-mm. I did for a long time. And then I'm like, why? I like those other songs too. So I like to pepper them in.
Mm-hmm.
And it depends on the room and what I'm feeling and the other original songs that I'm playing. What would, I always try to think what would round this situation out.
Mm-hmm.
So I change them up, and some are pop, some are whatever. Some are folk, some are country. I don't know. But there's some great songs out there. Why not?
Yeah. When you cover songs, do you do them like the record, or do you do them like
It
Julianne?
depends.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
it depends. Sometimes I just am in such awe of what the artist may have done. For instance, I do Joni Mitchell's A Case of You. I like to do it how she did it because
Yeah.
I'm just so in awe of what she did. I want to sing it like that.
Yeah.
So there's been other songs that I've changed more and adapted more to my own feel. So
Huh.
yeah.
Yeah. That always interests me. Like the cover, the way people go for covers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people are very opinionated about that.
Yeah. I'm not really opinionated, I don't think, but because in one way, it's like if I'm gonna do a cover, I want to do some like weird way of
Mm-hmm.
doing it, and
Yeah.
make it my own, make it weird. But then when I do that, I'm like, you know what? I could just change the lyrics to make this my own song.
You're
You know
you're
what I
right.
mean? Because it's so
Yeah.
like sounds nothing like the original.
Yeah. Maybe that's how
So
that happens.
yeah, yeah. Who knows?
New method.
Yeah,
Ted Nagy's method.
right. Maybe I'll write a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
you could put your book on your show.
yeah, I could.
And then who would interview you?
I know. I was interviewed
That's
on
cool.
this. I haven't put it out yet though.
Oh, I can't
I
wait.
gotta finish editing it.
I was checking out some of
Yeah.
your interviews. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Some great
Oh, I
people
love it.
here.
I love doing it. I
Yeah.
love learning.
Sure.
Yeah. I love capturing all the people that come through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. So, what I do one thing every podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I do ask one question,
Okay.
the same question.
I didn't get that far on the
Yeah, no.
podcast.
Ah,
Is it the same question?
yes.
Okay. Shoot.
Something that pops in your head,
Uh-huh.
just a memory, something that's happened to you in the cafe,
Oh,
something that's happened to you, for you, just something that
gosh.
pops in your head.
There's two things that I think about. If I was just going to think of the cafe on its own, the whole dressing green room area is just,
Yeah.
it's incredible. And I was sitting in one of the rooms that has all the mirrors, that
Yeah.
you can put on your makeup or whatever you need to do. I feel like there's a presence in that room. I don't know what's going on in there, but it's good. It's not bad. And then the walk all the way to the stage
Yeah.
is long, and there's so many sounds and feelings as you go through. And I always think about who's been here before me.
Yeah.
How many people have walked the arrow to
Mm-hmm.
the stage, and it's just so cool. But the other thing is the minute you get to where you go onto the stage and you open that door and there's the grand piano and the lights.
Yeah.
And that is just amazing. And then when you're sitting on the stage and you look across the room and there's some Grammys on the back wall,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Aretha's Grammys.
Yeah. The room turned out great.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Before that, it was just a space where during a show it turned into a concession area, for the
Really?
theater. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
I mean, back in the day, it was a smoking lounge and a candy counter.
Okay.
We had there was phone booths.
But there was no stage.
No.
Wow. That's amazing.
No.
That's cool. People need to know about it. It's incredible. I tell everybody. It's just so cool.
No.
Very cool.
So, all right. Well, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. This is cool.
Yeah. Absolutely. Come back anytime.
All right.
Yeah.
I will.
All right. And August 21,
August 21,
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Aretha's Jazz
Aretha's
Cafe.
Jazz Cafe.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.